100% pure sunflower बाट बनेको धारा हेल्थ रिफाइन्ड sunflower oil.
गजबको पिरो अब 120 ग्राम 20% एक्स्ट्रा तौलसँगै रु 50 मा गजबको पिरो बबाल पिरो छ.
Has been strong enough. Whatever score they get, they'll be comfortable or confident that they're in the game. The problem is, from what I saw in this afternoon's contest, look, it could prove to be completely different under the floodlights, but I just don't see this being a 160, 170, 180 kind of day. Now Bertel is the power, Gulshan Jah is the power to maybe change that, as it will be Amir Farouk to open the bowling, the left arm seamer. He's going to carry the mantle of the left arm seamer with no Mohammad Ikramullah. Bit of a surprise to see him miss out, but he's slightly in different form, the experienced left armer.
Farouk is going to bowl from the media box, and there's a slip in place, a deep third, the boundary rider for the first 6 overs, the power play, and a deep square leg backward is behind square.
Here, 2 umpires just asking Qatar to get on with it. They don't want to warn them immediately. Rahul Asher standing at this end, Shiju Sam at square leg. There's Asif Sheikh, cuts that one away very swiftly. A little bit of extra pace on the ball, and there are raucous cheers up in the main media centre stand here, because that will be the first boundary. Feel like the power play is important, and Asif Sheikh picks up from where he left off last night.
There was a bit of a shape into the right-hander, but Asif Sheikh gave himself slight bit of room and cut that towards the backward point region for a boundary. Pace on deliveries are coming nicely onto the bat, that we can see.
A lot of the problems that were caused in the Oman UAE game, particularly
Hi, it's Rory from PDF House. Just letting you know we have some great tools to help you get your job done faster. Why not start on it now? No need to download anything. Work in your browser. Start using PDF House.
He timed it very well. At the last, he completes the run. A direct hit would have been interesting.
I back the approach though from Nepal in terms of I think they should be pushing every run they can in the field. Chipped in the air, that was at a very catchable height, but it finds the gap nicely. Bertel has looked full of confidence throughout this series. Wasn't really full enough to drive, driven on the up, not necessarily a bad delivery, but pounces on the width, takes a little bit of risk by hitting it in the air and gets 4.
This time around the ball not swinging into the right-hander, just angling away from the right-hander, hit it on the up into the gap. Lucky that the ball didn't go straight to the fielder. A jam-packed offside field.
An immediate sign there's no movement back into the right-hander as Farouk will change his angle. A good change of angle, but great running. I think that should be the template tonight for Nepal. They're a more athletic, a fitter, a stronger, and remember, a fully professional side, whereas Qatar are not. A lot of these cricketers from Qatar will work full-time day jobs and be chasing their dreams on the side.
Ten runs off this over so far. Immediately changes his angle, Amir Farouk.
Looks for the Yorker, but steered away. Just be the single. They met 3 times before today in T20I cricket. Qatar actually won the first encounter between these two teams. I was back in 2019, the T20 World Cup Asia region final between Qatar and Nepal. It was a very different Nepal side. Paras Kadka, the captain, Guy Nendramala, who's the assistant coach, Sharad Vasakar, who was on duty commentating with us, Binod Bandari, Basanta Regmi, who was still playing then, Avanesh Bahara too. As that one won't pierce the infield. 13 for none. That was a low scoring encounter in Singapore where Qatar chased down the 123 in the final over. Sandeep Lamachani was in the wickets that day with 3 for, but then the 2 other games, including most famously last year in the